London was such a fun trip. It really was. I loved it. And yes, I did film another video looking exactly the same because I'm filming it in the same day. I just thought, you know what, just kill two birds with one stone. So let's go. Also, I almost forgot to mention this, but with the length of the video and how long it is so far, it's so long and I don't want to make a video that long for you to watch. So I'm gonna make it into 2 parts, so welcome to part 1 of London.
We're on the plane. It's a beautiful day.
So the first thing we did when we arrived was go to our hostel and check in, and then after checking in we realized we're kind of hungry. So first we went to this pizza place that was literally right next door to our hostel. It was just so good, and I think it was one of the best pizzas I've had. And we went back, I think 2 more times. I think we ate there 3 times total. I think so. We were in London for 4 days, by the way. Totally forgot to say that.
So guys, are we eating good? I stole one of yours. We are eating great. Are we? Oh no.
So after eating our delicious food, we headed over to go and watch Wicked the musical. I was so excited. Just because Wicked is a musical that I had been wanting to see for a while, and to think that, oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna watch it. And I did! I watched it in London. Mind blown. Oh my gosh, guys, it was actually pretty good. I really was happy with it. I was satisfied. And then after that, we went back to our hostel, and we didn't really have a plan for how we were gonna see London, or what we wanted to see and stuff. We were just chilling in the common area of the hostel, and we met these 2 guys. Well, actually there were 3 of them, but they were just these local dudes that were talking to us, and we're just making conversation. And then when we started planning what we wanted to do, they overheard us, and then they helped us. We asked them where's a good place to go, where do you recommend to eat, how should we see London, and this. So on that night, those guys, they actually did help us plan out the rest of our trip, which was really nice of them. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but we had some good conversations with them. I just remember that we had good conversations with them. I honestly don't remember what they were about, but.
And they went, okay, we've got the money for a new bridge now, and they just built the same thing.
Oh my god.
He thought it was Tower Bridge. I'm pretty sure it was definitely like a Southern America, Southern States of America.
That's interesting. The next day came, and we headed over to our first destination, St. Paul's Cathedral, and we tried to go inside. We did go inside a little bit, but we couldn't go more in because there was some kind of service happening. So then we just walked outside and we just took pictures outside. After that, we headed over to our next destination, which was the Tower of London and the Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge, we made our way to the London Bridge. We headed over to Big Ben, which we had heard it was under construction, but actually seeing it was kind of sad. Okay, we're in front of Big Ben. It's under construction. It's fine. So in the end, Big Ben was actually my favorite attraction that we saw. When I told the other volunteers, they were like, really? It was under construction, and I'm like, I know, but thinking about it, like, think about it this way. I saw Big Ben in the most unique way possible, and honestly, not that many people can see it that way. Then we were walking towards a park that we had just Googled. We ran into some weird thing that was going on. A bunch of taxis were in the street, and they were all beeping. Looked like some kind of parade, but it wasn't. I don't know, there was just so many taxis, and we didn't really know what was going on, but thought I'd share that. And then we made it to the red, typical telephone booths that London is known for. We actually spent so much time there. We were having such a fun time, taking pictures and then like acting out scenes. Here's just a clip, a little clip of what we were kind of doing and just how we ended up with the cutest pictures, honestly.
Can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger. I did not expect that.
We made it to a park, and they have this beautiful house here. What's it called? Duck Island Cottage. I'm gonna go in. We about to go in. It's so cute. It reminds me of like Snow White. Me gusta aquí. Can we knock?
What? Isn't this like the perfect little cottage? No, I think it's perfect on the bridge. Office is over here.
Okay. This is cute. So peaceful.
Ja, men lige op. Og det er igen da. Jeg smider den da ikke engang til.
That one's really hungry. He's looking for something. Oh my! Oh no! Oh! And then after the park, it was dinner time. We went to a fish and chips place that the guys from the hostel recommended, and guys, it was really, really good. Actually, that was the only fish and chips I got while in London, but I'm glad I did, because did you really go if you didn't eat that? Just kidding. It's just such a typical tourist thing that we had to do. Also, that restaurant was poppin'. They were just playing all the good jams. The atmosphere was just so fun. And the manager, which was actually our waiter, was so nice. He was such a nice guy, and he was just so bubbly and so fun. I loved him. You know when you see people at work and you can tell that they actually enjoy their job? Yeah, that was him. I loved it. It was just a really good place, guys. okay. Oh! Oh my gosh. So actually, I think I'm going to end part 1 of London on our second day. Please look forward to part 2 of London, which is our 3rd and 4th day there. Just look forward to it. I promise it will be up soon. I hope you enjoyed part 1. See you later in part 2.